Hello, Booktube. I'm here to do a tag. I've been tagged by the evil Mark at Book Time with Elvis. And it's the, what's the full title of it? The 2022 Summer Book Tag. In case you missed that, that's the 2022 Summer Book Tag. Once more, in case for those who have missed it. The 2022 Summer Book Tag. There's a number of questions here. The first one is summer is a sexy time of year. Is it? I don't really get that, but do you think reading is sexy? Share your thoughts. Yeah, reading is sexy. You just have to watch out for the paper cuts. Number 2, random meetings. What fictional character and or author would you enjoy meeting at a backyard party slash cookout? Louise Brooks. And before anybody says she's an actress and not a author, she was an author as well. She wrote a number of insightful essays on Hollywood and classic actors that mostly were published in Sight and Sound magazine, but were collected in a book called Lulu in Hollywood. So yes, I would like to have a cookout with Louise Brooks. No one else there. No one else is allowed. Just me and Louise. Now, number 3, opposites attract. Name 2 characters from different books, genres you would love to see coupled or partner up in a story. Well, I had a long thought about this, and I thought something that would be kind of cool. Just William Brown, I think it is, from the Rick Compton stories that were published in the 1920s about a 10 or 11-year-old boy that's getting in trouble. But let's pretend he's now an adult, and he gets thrown into an alternate universe into the future, and it's the Future History Project, the Isaac Asimov's Future History, and we're at the time of sort of the spacer worlds and expanding, and also Adam Link from the Eando Binder stories, who is a robot that is a little more than a robot. Now they get thrown together on a small spaceship, and they become smugglers throughout the spacer worlds and from Earth. Works for me. Number 4, get outside. Do you enjoy reading outdoors? Yeah, I don't mind it. It depends, as long as it's not too windy, and because that'll be related to the next question. And weather as well. And somewhere where it's quiet, like a nice park bench somewhere where nobody's around, that type of thing. Number 5, preference matters. What do you prefer for outdoor summertime reading, physical book or ebook? Definitely a physical book. That's why I don't want it to be too windy to hold it. And I don't like using these outside. I've tried in the back garden here, and the glare and stuff, it just hurts my eyes, and I no, definitely not an e-reader. Definitely a physical book for outside. Number 6, recommend a summertime read. I never think of specific summertime reads, but if you're thinking of something light, P.G. Wodehouse. Anything, P.G. Wodehouse. Number 5, no, okay, that I did number 5 and 6. Number 7, what is your favorite summertime beverage? Well, I suppose for a non-alcoholic, it would be some really nicely made iced tea with lots of ice. And for alcoholic, I guess gin and tonic, G&T, with lots of ice and a cucumber possibly in. And it depends on, the mix and everything, depending on the type of gin it is. You can experiment. It's endless. Let me see. Number 7. Oh, no, I just did that. Number 8. Where is your favorite vacation holiday destination? where there are no people. Number 9, recommend a book set in a unique or holiday destination. Well, is that it? Yeah, sorry, unique or exotic location. Now, I always have problems with questions like this, like an exotic location. It's only exotic if you haven't been there. So I think anywhere that I think of to me is exotic. It's not exotic to the people there. It's boring. So let's think of some. Then I thought, well, let me think of something that, for the most part of the people in the world, have never been, except the few small people over there. So it would be Mutiny on the Bounty. That was written in 1932 by Charles Nordhoff and James Norman Hall. And they go to Pitcairn Island at the end. There's not that many people living on Pitcairn Island, and there's not that many people that have ever visited Pitcairn Island. So to me, that's a bit of an exotic location. It's about as exotic as I could think of. Unless we get something like on the Galapagos Islands or something like that. I can't think of a novel, but there's a book, definitely The Voyage of the Beagle by Charles Darwin. Great book. Reminds me, I got to get a copy of that and reread it. I've read it several times and I love it. Let's see here. Number 10. Have you ever asked a total stranger what they are reading? Or have given a book recommendation to a stranger in person? I'm sure I have, but I can't think of anything. I would not do it now. I wouldn't bother. I'd probably get arrested if I tried. So I would not do it. Recommend... Okay, this question now is... recommend a new book... booktuber under 100 subscribers. Well... I think when I was tagged in this, the person that I was going to recommend was under 100. They're 103 now, but I'll still recommend them. It's Bill's Books. I will leave a link down at the bottom. And he's a reader that's he's a long-time reader. Let's put it that way. A lot of science fiction and other books. Has read a lot of stuff, you could tell, and doing like I am in some ways, rereading a lot of things, that we haven't read in decades, and sort of, reappraising them in some ways. So he's definitely worth checking out and subscribing to increase his account. And then let's see here. There's one last question. Name 3 booktube to do this tag. Well, I mentioned Bill's books, so I'll tag Bill, and if I can think of 2 others that I can be evil in as well, and pass on the evil for the 2022 summer book tag, then I will. So anyway, that was we got to do this once more. That was the 2022 summer book tag. And just out of curiosity, if people don't know, that's General Malchit from Blackadder Goes Forth. And he liked saying, so for all my... Oh, it won't play it again. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tongue-in-cheek for this tag. And yeah, I'll see you next time, BookTube.